Hey everybody, this is World War Guy here today, and as you guys can tell, it is the monthly update video. This month, obviously, of August, ending August, and what I got this month is pretty neat stuff. So let's just hop right into it. So these first four items you see here, the small items, not the tunic. My mom actually got those for me when she went to Belgium this summer, and they're actually some pretty cool items. First, let's start with this one. This is a 1945 dated German bandage pouch. This would be stored inside the soldier's tunic. Inside the tunic there's a little pocket for bandages. And you can see here German instructions. All that. So that's pretty cool. Unopened. Next item here, we have some dust goggles with the pouch. Appears to be maybe a number there. And inside, obviously, you have the dust goggles, which comes with a little cardboard insert, which I believe is original because it's shaped perfectly for it. And the dust goggles fit around your face. So it's possible that these were actually never issued, since it does still have the cardboard insert, and that the pouch and goggles are in good condition. There's that. Next, we have some cool little personal items here. This is a FK smoking paper, you know, the paper you use to roll up your tobacco with. So this one's just a basic green and white one. There's no color really. There's the other side. Inside you have your paper that you tear out and roll up your tobacco with. Some more there. And this one's pretty neat. It's FK again, rolling paper. This one has more color to it. There's the other side of it. Cigarette paper. And this one is actually a distributor. I won't pull it out, but inside basically there's a roll of paper, and you'd roll out one sheet at a time, which I think is just a really nifty little thing. Is that? So yeah, those are pretty cool. I like them a lot. I put them back in the package so I don't lose them easily. And this item here is a Luftwaffe breadback strap. My mom was telling me that the guy was explaining to her how he got these, because apparently in the guy's store he has a whole bunch of these just sitting around. And the story goes that my mom remembers is that when the Russians came, which that doesn't seem right, Russians in Belgium, so I'm assuming maybe prisoners that the Russians liberated from German camps. Maybe when they're sending them on the way back to France, Belgium, maybe even Germany as well, they would use these breadback straps to tie things down on the wagon or their backs or whatever. So yeah, so these were possibly used to help former POWs back to their homes, transport whatever they had. And the hardware actually has been repainted, I think sometime after the war. You can see it's been rubbed off on the strap itself. And if you look closely, it just doesn't look original at all. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Original World War II Luftwaffe breadback strap. So, that is all for the small items here, which again are really cool, and shout out to my mom, best mom ever. And now to the big item. Actually, I'm going to leave it down because it's pretty big. This is just a World War I US Doughboy tunic. I got this at the military shop that I go to often, and it's pretty cool. The buttons, the majority of them are these like Bakelite plastic ones, which I believe were a post-war edition. And at the bottom I do have one brass one. And then to the collar, they're both brass. This one's just your typical US one, if I can show it to you guys. US. And the other side is crossed rifles for infantry, and the L under, I believe, is for L Company. And then on the little note on the collar itself, when I bought it, these hooks were about to fall out, so I re-sewed them on. And then here, this bottom one is original to the tunic, but this is actually just a piece of metal I found at work that is good enough for this tunic. So at least I can close the collar now. And then on the side, on this sleeve, the left sleeve, we have the red chevron, which actually is not a rank, but what's the word? Honorable discharge patch. There we go. So this soldier was honorably discharged, probably after the war. And then this here, if I can see it, yep, 2 crossed rifle patch is, I'm going to put this down, it's getting heavy. The patch right there is a patch that was mostly issued after the war, or extremely late in the war, near November. And if I remember correctly reading this, it was issued, mostly private first class troops would have this on, since there wasn't much of a rank at the time for them. So they would have that sewn on just to have some sort of ranking on their tunic. And those were, I believe, were made during the war, but never saw any combat service with it. So it's possible some troops still stationed in the US had them. And then, of course, once the war ended, then those, as well as division patches and rank patches and all that, wound patches, were seen after the war during the occupation of Germany. So that's my video. Not as much as usual, but you know, again, just because I don't have a lot doesn't mean it's not cool. I enjoy everything that I get. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video too. I enjoyed showing it to you guys. And of course, if you enjoyed it, of course, drop a like. If you guys want to write a comment on anything, write a comment, don't be afraid. And if you're watching this and you realize you haven't subscribed yet, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. But besides that, you guys have a great day.